Now, amid the ongoing Parliament logjam, Vice President and RS Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar has criticized the disruptions, stating, and I quote, "The temples of democracy have been virtually ravaged. If we fail to safeguard them as arenas for discussion, debate and dialogue, they will be taken over by other influences. These influences won't be representative, accountable or bound by an oath to uphold the Constitution."
Temples of democracy have virtually been ravaged. And I see a greater danger if temples of democracy, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha and state legislatures, if they will not be a platform of discussion, debate, dialogue, then the space can't be vacant. It will be occupied by others. And those forces will not be representative. Those forces will not be accountable. Those forces are not that have taken oath to uphold the Constitution.
We're crossing over to our senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh, to get us more on this. Pallavi, good afternoon. Can you tell us more about the significance of the statement? One thing that he's saying is that these influences won't be representative, accountable, or bound by an oath to uphold the Constitution.
Yeah, and he's also referring to the fact that there have been many petitions which have been made by the opposition party. There are many rules like 267 they have been talking about, and to make the point that there has been a partisan way as far as the functioning of the Rajya Sabha is concerned. And I think that's the point which is also being made by the chairperson, that there are rules which are applicable to everyone, whether it's the opposition or whether they're government. And we are ready to debate and discuss every topic, but that doesn't mean that basic decorum should be compromised. If you ask me whether it's going to have much of an impact in the last week of the Parliament session, I really have my doubts on that. Because even though a middle part has been worked out, the opposition is demanding that by now the discussion should have still taken place even under Rule 167, while the government says we can do so only on the 11th after all the pending legislation is complete.
Absolutely. Pallavi, this also follows multiple attempts of the RS Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar trying to urge MPs to let Parliament function amid the chaos. Beyond requests and suspensions, are there other ways for Parliament to function smoothly?
But it's going to be very difficult because at the end of the day, all of them are members of Parliament, all of them enjoy some privileges. As I said, in Rajya Sabha, there is a middle part of 167 which is being mulled. But even on that, doesn't seem to be any meeting ground. What the opposition says, okay, we are going to bend it, no longer 267 but 167, but let's start a discussion today itself now. This was a proposal which went in on a Thursday, but the government says you have pending legislations like the Delhi Ordinance, you have the Data Protection Bill, and then you have the no confidence motion in Lok Sabha. So the only timeline which is really free is on the 11th, and that is the last day of the Parliament session. Government is pushing for that, opposition is not agreeing to that. At least in Rajya Sabha, I think that sense of no meeting ground remains. It'll be interesting then, Aisha, to see from 8th onwards when the no confidence motion is going to be taken up in Lok Sabha.
Absolutely. Pallavi, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those details and telling us more about the significance of that statement.